welcome everyone, Tyrael here, and recently Daddy posted some videos of 3 stars on some fully maxed out bases using a really strange army. It used both ground and air, and it used the ground to take out some of the air defenses, even used a jump spell in some cases, and they all had slightly different compositions to each army, and they were all 3 stars, just rapid 3 stars on fully maxed out bases. So I and several people I know wanted to test this out and see if we could get some 3 stars as well. I'm not gonna lie, this first attack is terrible. The deployment at the beginning is terrible, the deployment through the whole thing is terrible. Whoever this is should just completely uninstall Clash of Clans. Never mind. Basically what happened was I was trying to get those 2 air defenses on the left there, and I thought I was using the jump combination. I'd forgotten I'd changed up my spells, so I didn't have enough wall breakers to get my king all the way to the air defense. I thought I was going to jump over all the rest and take out the air defense. And obviously that didn't happen, and my brain just shut off at this point because I had no idea what was going on. Notice how I'm not deploying balloons. I completely forgot the balloons because my brain had just short-circuited after seeing that I couldn't get at that air defense. And also, I kind of let the clan castle have its way with my king and my Lavahound for a little while because I didn't lightning it until it was like 90% gone. And also, it doesn't help when downward facing expos shoot up. I found that in every single base I've attacked so far. It's getting really annoying. Supposedly it's going to be fixed in the next update. And actually my mistake with the king is the only reason that this attack ends up being a 2-star. It does end up being a 2-star, and that's the only reason. The only reason that it failed horribly with my king. If I hadn't screwed up and forgotten my jump, this probably would have been a 1-star. I've been calling this the all or nothing raid, basically. You either get a 1-star with a really high percentage, you get like 70+% 1-star, or you get a 3-star. So far, I and everyone I've talked to have been unable to get 3 stars, unfortunately. But we've all gotten tons of 1-stars with like 90%. It's getting ridiculous, because basically what happens is you don't have cleanup troops. So you take out a huge amount of the base, it takes out a huge amount, but if you don't get the last of it, you can't get the town hall because you have no troops to clean it up with. All you've got are golems, lavahounds, and balloons, and they all target defenses. All you have is a couple wizards and maybe a couple minions. That's all you have. Also your heroes, but your heroes are generally used to take out the air defenses. And it's also just absolute chaos, especially when you're first learning it, because you deploy your heroes on one side to take out the air defense on one side, and then you deploy the rest of your army, your heroes and your golems on that side, you deploy the rest of your army on the other side because you have to go from the other side and take out the air defense up there. You don't want your Lavahounds going all the way across the entire base if you deploy on the same side as your heroes. So you've got to attack 2 sides at the exact same time. As you can see, I'm too slow on it already because it takes too much thinking. You have to watch your heroes. And you'll notice I don't use my Barbarian King special ability because I was too busy watching my balloons to watch my Barbarian King. And also, I was able to take out 3 of the air defenses, and there's an up expo that's facing down. Actually, there's 2 of them, so I thought I was going into something a little bit harder, and my balloons are actually going to get distracted by a bunch of cannons. Like, seriously. This is why I don't get the town hall. I don't get the town hall because my balloons spend their entire time getting all these cannons that are in the core. The cannons can't hurt them, but that's all they do. And also, if I'd used my Barbarian King's ability, I probably would have taken out that Archer Tower over there, but I probably wouldn't have taken out much more. So this, again, is one of those really high percentage 1-stars. What we, as a group who have been testing this army, have determined is that this is a Clan Wars only army. I do not recommend using this in matchmaking unless you're attacking unmaxed bases. If you want to attack a max base with it, use it in Clan Wars because you have to tweak it down to the exact 1 single troop to make it a 3-star army for a base. It is really cool. I got really excited thinking I'd see a new 3-star air attack, or really it's a combo, so it's something entirely new for us. Not entirely new. You've got something similar where you have 1 golem and you use your heroes to take out air defenses and you use dragons or balloons, but this is a different spin on it. This is like LavaLoons with that built in, but you give up the minions for the golems, basically. But after using this for maybe 13 hours straight, I have determined that the majority of the time, no matter how hard you try, a lot of your attacks are going to be 1 stars if you can't pre-plan the attack. If it's just going in blind and you pick the first base that looks halfway decent for your attack, you're probably going to come out with like a 1 star with like 70 to 80%. I attacked God knows how many times, like at least 15 times, and I came out with an average of about 75% damage and 1 star. I only got that one 2 star, I got no 3 stars, and all the other people trying it got the same thing. So this is an attack that just requires a ton of planning and takes a lot of getting used to because it is absolute pure chaos. There's just so many things. You're attacking 2 sides at once. You have to watch your heroes, you have to watch your Lavahounds, you have to deploy your Lavahounds so they reach the air defenses at the same time as your balloons do. You have to freeze, you have to jump, you have to rage, all at once. It's pure, absolute chaos. But it is an interesting army, and I'd like to try and use it in Clan Wars, but as far as matchmaking goes, you're not going to see it again from me. Probably not. But go ahead and try it if you want. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Tyrael, out.